Hi guys and welcome. I've got yet another tutorial for you guys. And hopefully it's going to be a short tutorial. Well, if I can stop blabbering my mouth and get on with it, it will be short. But basically what I'm going to go over with you on today is how to modify forwarders or WAD files for the Wii. Now what forwarders are, they're basically WAD files, guys, in which you can use the WAD manager to install channels on your Wii menu screen. Pretty much, that's what it is. And I'll take you to the computer later, guys, and we'll use a program called Customize Me to open these WAD files up and modify them. You could add your own pictures in there. You can add your own music, just even animations. But animations, messing with those guys, as you'll see here in a little while, I'll show you. You run a high risk of bricking your console. So you really got to know what you're doing there, and I haven't gotten that advanced yet, so I don't want to mess with that right now. But I will show you pretty much the basic on how to do this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the Wii first. I've already got two done, and I'll show you those that I did, and then I'll hop over to the computer and show you how it's done, and then we'll go back over to the Wii, and we'll load her up and see how it turned out. Sound good to you guys? Sounds good to me too. Let's do it. Alright guys, so let me show you the two channels real quick that I created. Here's one of them. This is one of myself. I call it Bobby's NES channel. Well, I just took a couple pictures of me, really just basically making love to the Nintendo. Just, just fooling around, you know what I mean? I just put them in for my channel here. This is the Angry Video Game Nerd channel. AVGN's NES channel is what I named it. So I'm going to show you mine first. Let you hear the music and all that good stuff. Alright, and then you just hit start, going to the, to show you that this works. It actually boot up the emulator. And there we go. My NES collection there. We exit. We'll try out the AVGN. I'll show you that one. That's actually better than the one that I created. It's just, I don't know. It's just a lot better to me. I like it. It kind of goes along with the NES because, the AVGN, if you watch any of his episodes, it's all about the NES and him getting all frustrated and ticked off on him and everything. So, yeah. Let's try his channel here.
These fucking games are...
It's gonna take you back to the past to play some cheaty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo.
Alright, we go into that. I'll show you that this one works. Alright, let's see. And by the way, too, guys, I'll have the link where you can get this particular WAD file and this particular version of NES, where you could have all these box arts of all these NES games shown. You can actually use a D-pad and make them smaller, 3 rows, 2 rows, or actually even 1 row if you want. But anyway, I've always liked the 2 row. Alright, so let's go over to the computer, guys, and I will show you how I did these. So meet me over there, okay? Alright, so guys, you're just really going to need just a few things, basically. Of course, you're going to need that Customize Me program, which is the program we're going to use to create that modified WAD file. This is the WAD file that we'll be using, and I picked this WAD file out because it's absolutely the easiest WAD file to work with. It's really basic, and it'd be easier for you guys to really digest and understand what's going on, pretty much. So that's the reason I picked this WAD file here. I've got two pictures here that I had Googled and downloaded, but you can go download your own pictures, but I will show you where I got mine from. I also got an audio file here that I'll be showing you also where I got that from. So let's go ahead and download our program. Now this program here, guys, along with the WAD file and the NES emulator, I'm going to bundle together into one archive and upload to a MediaFire site, so you guys won't have to go to town and back, getting this stuff. It's going to be right there, everything. So a lot easier on you guys. So anyway, let's go ahead and download this program here. It looks like we're downloading 3.11. That's the latest version, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, we'll go ahead and extract it real quick. Alright, so we got everything we need, guys, to do this. We got our program, our WAD file, our two pictures, and our audio file. Let me show you where I got this audio file from really quick. I got it from YouTube, basically, right here, as you can see.
He's gonna take you back to the past to play some cheaty games that suck ass. He'd rather have a buffalo.
Oh yeah.
Take your time and jump in the air. He'd rather be a rotten asshole.
But if you haven't seen any of his videos, guys, really check him out. He's funny as crap, man. He really is. But yeah, I use the YouTube downloader to download, say an MP4 or an MP3. It don't matter. But yeah, that's what I use. Now there are some times, guys, I can't use the YouTube downloader because of copyright. It'll fail every time. But there is a way around it. And this also goes for you guys who don't have any kind of YouTube downloader whatsoever. And what you do, you go up here to your address bar, and right in front of where it says YouTube, you want to type SS, alright, and hit enter. And it'll bring you to this page here. Don't worry about this tab here. But this is your YouTube video here. You want to click on this right here, and it'll bring up these options. You can download as an MP4 360p, a web 360p, 3GP, 3GP 144p, MP4 480, or you can download it as an audio MP4. Looks like this video was uploaded as high as a 480p. It's not a 720, but anyway, that doesn't matter. If you want to do this, you would download as an audio file only. So that's the way around it, guys. It does a pretty good job, actually. So yeah, that's that. As for the pictures, I just go. I just typed in the AVGN pics. That's pretty much what I did. And here's all the pics right here. If there's a certain picture that you like, I don't know if y'all know how to do this or not, but say you like this one right here. Click on it. Alright, cool. Well, it gives you more options over here. You can actually go over here to view more, and that'll bring up a lot more of that, basically the same picture that you like. Give you more options, you know what I'm saying? So you can do it that way. But yeah, that's how I did it, guys. That's how I got my audio file and my pictures. Now I will show you. We have to reformat this audio file, and the program that I use is called Sony Vegas Pro 11. You can use I've got SoundForge, but I've used it and it doesn't work. The sound still doesn't work, but this one seems to do alright. But let's go down to import right there and bring it on down here. You can cut it, you can adjust the volume or whatever you want to do with the file. But basically, guys, what you want when you render it or whatever you want to do, if you reformat it, you want it a WAV file, guys. Okay, make sure it's a WAV file, and there's a bunch of options under this WAV file option here. You want it a 44100 16-bit PCM. It could be either mono or it could be stereo, but that's what it has to be, guys, a 16-bit PCM. Don't forget that, alright, for the sound to work. Okay, so that's the way I do that. Okay, let's get this doggone WAD file put together, shall we? Let's open this bad boy here up. It's not a bad program. It's really straightforward, easy to use, really. The first thing we need to do, we need to load this WAD file up in our program. We're going to go here to Browse, and there's a file there. And as you see the green bars there, it's loaded up. That's cool. Alright. And also, we're going to have to resize these pictures. I'll show you how to do that in a second. Let's go to Title. This is where you can name your channel or whatever. I'm going to name it just AVGN, just all in lowercase, just to distinguish it from the other one that I have. Alright. Let's go over to the next tab, which is Options. You don't have to really mess with anything else in here except this tab here. This is where we're going to put our music file. You can rename this right here if you want. It has to be 4 letters, but for this tutorial I'm not going to mess with that. So I'm just going to go to Browse here, and we'll go to Load Audio File. There's our file right there. Okay, let's go into the next tab. That's all we need to do on this tab. Now we got the banner. Now to find out which picture this actually is, you can highlight it and you can go down here to preview, and as you can see, it is the big picture. If you go to icon, select that, go to preview, this is the small picture. This is what you, this is the, when you're on the Wii menu, this is what you're going to see. This is the channel right here. Alright, so let's go back to banner. Let's highlight it. Okay, the picture I was going to use is this one right here for the big picture. What you want to do is right click, go to edit. Alright, as you can see right here, this picture has to be 608 by 456. That's what the size of this picture has to be. So we'll go up here and resize. And this is important too, guys. Click on pixels and make sure, guys, that you uncheck maintain aspect ratio, or you're not going to be able to configure your horizontal and verticals right. Alright, so we're going to type 608 for the horizontal and 456 for vertical, and hit OK. Alright, so that's the size of the picture we need. But guys, if you remember, we had a there would be a start button here, a start tab, and also a Wii menu tab right here. That if you don't want that to overlay your picture, which I want it to overlay a little bit, I just don't want it to be over his elbow, really, right around this area. You know what I'm saying? What you're going to do is come over here and just drag this down. You can drag it down where the start menu be way down here, and the Wii menu be, the start tab and the Wii menu be that way down here. But I want it to overlay a little bit, not too much. So I'm gonna bring it up to about maybe, let's see, maybe right there. That looks pretty good. And I don't want no white line on the side there either. Alright, so that's what we got. Alright. That should be pretty good. I'll go back to resize. Just make sure you go back to resize and uncheck main aspect ratio. What was I say? 608, 608, 456. Ah, yikes. Did I mess up? 608, 456. Okay, I must have messed up here somehow. Oh, there it is. My bad. Make sure you click pixels like I said before. And I didn't do it. What an idiot. Alright. 608. 456. Well, at least y'all know now if you don't click pixels what it does. So, there you go. Alright. We got it all sized up, guys. And now you go over here to File. And Save As. And you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to call it AVG and Pick. You can name it whatever you want. Right here, save it as a PNG file, guys. That's what I've been using. I've had no problems. Now, I don't know if you can use this JPG file. I have no idea. I've been using PNG files. Alright, so that's what I will do here. So I'm going to simply hit save. Okay, so we're done with that one. Now we'll put it up here. I'm simply just going to delete this one. I don't need it anymore. Okay, now we're down to the small one. Oh, first of all, let's just add this thing to the program. Okay, what you want to make sure you do, make sure this is highlighted. And go over here, it says replace. Just hit that right there, and go to your picture, and just load it up. And we're good to go. Now go to your icon tab, and we're going to load. We're going to right click on this. We go to edit. Alright, and as you can see, guys, this picture has to be 170 by 96. So let's go ahead and do that. Make sure, click pixels. Don't do what I did a while ago. Make sure your main aspect ratios are checked. And now this is going to be 170 and 96. Okay. Then hit OK. And that's that. There's our thumbnail. And we're going to save it now. Save as. And we're going to name this AVGN Pick 1. Okay? And we'll come down here and save it as a PNG file on the desktop. Alright, and there's our picture there. And we will delete this picture up here because we don't need it no more. Okay? And now we'll load that up in our program. Go to replace. And that is right here. Okay, that's absolutely it, guys. Here's the animation part. And as you can see right here, it says in red, be careful with these features. Wrong handling will brick your Wii. Okay, that's what I was talking about earlier. I haven't got that advanced yet, so I don't want to get into this right now. Okay, so what we did though so far will suffice. Okay, it'll work. It'll be just fine. Cool. So now you just simply come down here, hit create WAD, and it mentions your sound is longer than 25 seconds. It is recommended to use sounds that are shorter than 25 seconds. Do you still want to continue? Yes, because I know it'll work, guys, because the one that I have on there right now is 40 seconds long. Now, I don't think it has to really deal with the length. It's more like the size. If there's a lot going on in the music, the file size is going to be bigger. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But yeah. I'm going to name this just AVGN in small caps, just like I said earlier, just to distinguish it from the others. Alright. So we will go ahead and hit save to the desktop. Okay. Alright, so there's our WAD file right here. we can simply close that out. I'm gonna bring up my SD card now, and we're going to go down to the WAD file, wherever it's at, right there. Alright, we're simply I'm just going to drag and drop it over here. And that's that. Alright guys, we're ready to go over to the Wii and load it up and see what it looks like and sounds like. So meet me over there, guys. Alright guys, so let's get this thing loaded up and see what it's going to look like and see what it's going to sound like, shall we? I'm going to mosey on over this way for a second, and I do have a slot for a channel right here. That's about the only one I have, but there is something I forgot to mention, guys, when I was modifying the WAD file in that program called Customize Me. If you ever want to create two channels out of one WAD file and expect to install it on the Wii menu here, it's not going to happen, guys. You can only install one or the other, unless you go under the options tab, guys, in the Customize Me program, and you change the title ID. By default, it will be NESS. Now, these two, for example, are created by the same WAD file right here. One is the title ID is NESS. The other one I had named Game, because it is 4 letters. It has to be 4 letters, and no less and no more. So, if you want to have two channels on the Wii menu with the same WAD file, then you have to change the title ID. Okay, you can't have the same title ID name. I just wanted to clarify that real quick. So let's go ahead and install this. I use WAD Manager 1.7. Any of you who are not familiar with WAD Manager installing channels, I will go ahead and just go through this step by step. Once you get to this screen here, you're going to hit the A button. It will bring up it'll bring you to a screen where you have the iOS version options. You just use your D-pad to scroll back and forth on which iOS you want to use to install a certain WAD. I'm going to use iOS 236, so I'm going to hit the A button. And then it asks you to select the source device wherever your WAD file is at. Mine's on the SD card, so I would use the Wii SD slot here. If you've got it on the USB flash drive or hard drive, you just use the D-pad. Go here, USB mass storage device, or USB 2.0 mass storage device. And there's another option here. I don't know what this option is, guys. I have no idea, and I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. So yeah, that's all your options right there. So I'm going to use this slot right here. I'm going to hit the A button, and it will bring up my SD card. Now I will, or if you selected the USB, just kind of scroll down to wherever your WAD file is at. Mine happens to be up inside of a WAD folder on my SD card here. There's my WAD folder. We'll hit the A button, and now you simply just find your WAD file, and mine's right here, avgn.wad. To install, just hit the A button. Hit the A button one more time, and it should start installing. No biggie. It says OK. Hit the A button. If you want to install another WAD, just do the same thing I just did. Just hit the A button again to install, and that's it. And once you're done, you just hit the home button on your Wii remote to exit. Plain and simple. It's not too bad. Okay, let's see what our channel looks like, guys. Oh, there it is. Alright, AVGN. That's the one we just created, guys. Now I'm going to click on this. I'm going to let the music play through. And we'll see what it sounds like. Now we'll hit the start button, guys, and see if it'll load the emulator up. Oh, cool. All right, success, guys. Works really well so far. I'm gonna try to load up a game here. I don't know which. Yeah, there's a good one right there. Oh, Batman. Love Batman. Cool, man. Alright, so it does work, guys. It sounds pretty good. So that's that. So I want to end this tutorial now, guys, and I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you've learned something. And as I learn more about this program on how to do this stuff, especially with the animations and all that good stuff, I'll surely update my tutorials and let you guys know, okay? So y'all just keep a lookout on my other tutorials and also my Let's Plays. And I'm going to leave y'all at that, alright? So this is Bobby signing off, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, guys.